lucky. Yeah. But
7.
lucky number 7.
There we go.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the kickoff for the 7th Annual Long Beach International Film Festival. It's a 4-day film festival, film premieres, film-inspired dinners, shorts, features, the largest foodie tasting event on the the largest foodie tasting event around, Taste on the Beach. Short films on the beach, which is one of our most unique events that is free, and we welcome everyone to come out for. And it's all happening right here in Lynbrook and in Long Beach. Events and screenings that will appeal to the industry and general public alike. There's something literally for everyone here at the Long Beach International Film Festival. Now, I'd like to talk about support. Support is the key word here because an event like this can only exist year after year from the support we receive from our community and our sponsors. Our presenting sponsor, SVS Fine Jewelry, featuring Forevermark, but more specifically, Nikki and Sammy Sachi, the owners of SVS Fine Jewelry. Nikki and Sammy are motivated to give and are driven by their hearts, and we're very, very proud to be partnering with them on this festival as they lead by example. So thank you, Nikki, Sammy, SVS Fine Jewelry, and Forevermark. The support continues with Peapod by Stop and Shop, Nassau County IDA, City of Long Beach, WABC, Five Towns College, Arts in the Plaza, Law Offices of Nelson Vineker, Karma, AARP, Toyota, Empire State Financial, Essentia, Engel & Volkers, Long Beach, Empire City Casino, and our host for today, the beautiful Regal Lynbrook 13. So the excitement kicks off tonight with our opening night film called Change in the Air, directed by Lynbrook native Diane Dreyer. She's not able to be with us today, unfortunately. She's, I believe, in Chicago filming. But she sent us a very sweet message for our audience to see tonight before the actual film shows. So if anyone comes tonight, it's definitely a nice treat to see. Lynbrook native, talking about her roots here, and it's just so fitting to have her film opening for us. Today with us, we have many important guests all around me. They all understand how important an event like this is for the arts, for culture, and enriching the fabric of our communities here in Nassau County. Their support is one of the main reasons we're all standing here today. We've been supported by Nassau County and the Nassau County IDA for the past 7 years, and we're grateful to them for allowing an event like this to flourish right here in Nassau County. We're also very excited to welcome for the first time to the Long Beach International Film Festival, County Executive Laura Curran.
Thank you so much, Craig, and thank you so much for putting the yeoman's work into making this happen 7 years. So this is lucky 7, and we're very, very proud of you. So Telluride and Park City, where Sundance is, have the mountains, but Long Beach has the sea. So we're so happy that we're bringing the movie industry, again, out to Long Island, out to Nassau County. We've got so much in Nassau County to show off to the film industry. First of all, we're within the New York City radius for travel, so that helps with the financing of the movie. We've got the fabulous location. We've got the beaches, the ponds, if you want urban, suburban, rural, mountains, whatever you want. We've got it right here. Gold Coast mansions, regular suburbia, it's all here. We also have fantastic studios, Gold Coast and Grumman out in Bethpage. I had a chance to visit Gold Coast. We're going to be visiting Grumman soon. These amazing studios where sets are constructed and deconstructed using local labor, infusing millions of dollars into our local economy. And it also shows the rest of the world, and this film festival in particular shows the rest of the world what we here already know, that Nassau County is the hip, the cool, the glitzy place where you want to be. So congratulations, and everything that you're doing is really, really good for the brand. And I did talk about the generation of millions of dollars into our county. And our IDA, and we have Joe Carney here, who's the executive director of the IDA, is instrumental into making that happen. In fact, this theater would not have been built had it not been for an IDA deal. So IDAs play a very important role in our economic development, and I'm really excited for the future. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Laura. In addition to Nassau County, somebody who supports this festival year in and year out, who's always there to do whatever he can to help and assist, is our friend, New York State Senator Todd Kaminsky.
When the film festival first kind of hit Long Beach, and it really just was an amazing collision. People just stopped short on the boardwalk, just stopped exactly where they are, watched the red carpet, saw the celebrities come, saw the spotlights, saw the tents on the beach, saw the food, and just said, wow, this is something very special. And I think that buzz that it generated is exactly what we want, exactly what our county executive talked about Nassau County being an exciting place, a place that generates buzz, where people want to come. It can't just be a place where people live and take the train into the city and work someplace and live someplace else. We've got great businesses here, great labor, great restaurants, great artistry, and it's really time that we showcase that and bring others out to see that. And that's really what this does and what this is about. I've also been really inspired by a lot of the filmmaking, some very powerful films about some very important subjects that we've got to watch in our local theaters. It's just something that's so important. So this is a great thing that I look forward to every single year. I'll certainly be out on the Taste of the Beach on Friday evening. The whole community comes out. It's just a very special thing, and the hard work that's put into this is on display for all to see. So let's keep making the smart investments we need to put us on the map as a cultural, as a tourism destination, and as just a great place to be where good things are happening. Let's keep this going. Great job. Thank you.
Thank you, Todd. So I think wherever you live in the area, you've all at some point or another seen a film at the Lynbrook Theater. I've been seeing films here since I was a kid. I grew up 10 minutes from here, and this was always the closest theater that was to our home. And they were great big theaters, but they were a little outdated because they actually used to show live theater and live performances there before it was actually converted into a movie theater. So when they decided to build this gorgeous, state-of-the-art and comfortable new theater, we knew we had to expand into Lynbrook and screen our films here. Such an amazing way to experience a film. And you guys will see that tonight and over the next 4 days. So when we approached the village of Lynbrook, they were warm, welcoming, and very, very supportive. And that was all led by their mayor, Alan Beach.
Thank you. I can't think of a better way to start the Long Beach Theater Festival than in Lynbrook. A beautiful theater, 13 cinemas. They're going to really enjoy it. Now, Lynbrook has a long history of people from the movies growing up here. A few is, we did the Raymond, Everybody Loves Raymond, The Sopranos, Captain Kangaroo. So there's a lot of history back, believe it or not. Yes, and it's deeper. I do have a pocket that my administrator gave, a pocket full of different people that came through our village that my administrator gave me. And it really is amazing when you see the history of Lynbrook right here. And as I was speaking to the supervisor of one of our buildings in the village that's vacant right now, it used to be an opera house and a theater house. So there is a lot of history here, right here in Lynbrook. And we look forward to many, many more years of joining together with Long Beach, nice community, but really finding a new home possibly here in Lynbrook to share their film festival. And I thank you all. Thank you.
And just quick to note, after Superstorm Sandy came through and did what it did to the community of Long Beach and obviously the surrounding towns, Long Beach native Billy Crystal used the Lynbrook Theater, the one that was here right before this one, to bus residents from Long Beach who, at the time, some weren't even in their homes. Businesses were closed, and it was his way of just entertaining and doing what he does best, bringing smiles to the faces of people he can entertain. And so this was the theater that they came to. So there's been a history with Long Beach and this theater, and we're hoping to continue it. So thank you, Alan. Also with us today, it's great to have someone who has literally been with us every step of the way, who has done so much work to help the festival any way he can. He's the former Long Beach City Manager and the current Nassau County Comptroller, Jack Schneerman.
It's incredible to see that we're already in year 7. It seems like just yesterday, an incredible array of people came together and a nice coalition to put on the first film festival, which has now become a real feature of Long Beach and a real feature of Nassau County. And it's part of what makes Long Beach and the county so incredibly special. As Comptroller, I'm happy to continue to support the event, and I can say that, echo what our county executive said, that the film industry is so important to Nassau County's economy, and it's something we want to support, and we want to support this event for years to come. Thank you.
Thanks, Jack. Everyone standing behind me has always believed in our mission, and that's because it's their mission as well. They understand the important cultural value of the festival, its impact and reverberation on our local economy, and equally the pure joy cinema introduces new perspectives from storytellers literally around the world that send their films into this festival. And also from storytellers right here. A filmmaker whose film has been on the beaches of Cannes Film Festival brings it home to the beaches of Long Beach to screen Build Ramps, Not Walls, opening our Shorts on the Beach film program. He's a Long Beach local. He's been a graduate of Long Beach High School, and I'd like to just call him up, Brian Adamkovich.
Yeah, so growing up in Long Beach, you know, and being able to screen my film for the first time in New York is just like a really unreal dream come true. And I hope everyone can really enjoy my film because it has more of a meaning than just skateboarding. It's a positive response to the negative rhetoric around the border wall. So I'm just really excited for everyone to see it at home, on the beach, and I'm looking forward to the response I get from everybody. Thank you.
His film will be opening Shorts on the Beach this Friday night, right in front of the Alegria Hotel. It's a free event, so we encourage everybody to come out for that. This next filmmaker is pretty much amazing. We kind of didn't realize what we were getting into by accepting his film into the festival. We knew it was a great film, but when we put tickets on sale for our closing night film, Rockaway, 150 seats sold out in 15 minutes, I think. I think it was 15, it might have been 10. There was social media posts, one after the other. I'm not sure if there was even protesting outside in order to have another screening to be able to accommodate the demand. We called our friends over at the Madison Theater in Rockville Center. They have seats for up to 550 for a screening. We've had film screenings there before, and it's a wonderful experience. So we created an encore screening there for Sunday, August 5th at 8 p.m. We put tickets on sale, and it sold out in a day. And I think that's just because people are having trouble with internet, or else it would have been another 15 minutes. So it was really amazing to just see what support he has. As a filmmaker myself, you have to have a great support system around you. You have to have people that believe in you. And this is somebody who we're definitely going to see go very, very far. He's a young man who is just getting going. So I'd like to call him up to say a few words about Rockaway.
Well, thank you for the kind words, and I just want to thank the Long Beach International Film Festival for accepting our film. It's my lead, Kedrick Salati, over there. He plays my brother Anthony in the film. You know, this was the perfect storm for us. I grew up down the block from here. The boys I wrote about in my coming-of-age drama, we all came to this theater in the early 90s. And we're just super excited to share the film on our first New York screening and Long Island screening with our hometown crowd. So it's really exciting to be back, and it's a powerful film that we've been going around the country with, and we're really excited to just share it with everybody and happy to be home. And, you know, again, we spent our summers in Long Beach, and this is our hometown crowd, and to have the support from the festival and all of our friends and family and supporters has been really overwhelming and humbling. So thank you, everybody.
John Boudion, you should get your autographs now, when you can. So this year in particular, we have a really large variety of films, literally from around the world. Film festivals they serve such an important obligation to exhibit the films that the general public might not ever see. Not every film that's made gets distributed. And because of that, there are great stories and mind-expanding documentaries that need to be seen and that generally aren't. So we take that as an obligation to show their work here at the festival. They need the film festival platform to put their work on display. The time-consuming job of finding those films is the work of our program director, Steve Shore. So I'd like to invite Steve to come up to tell us about some of the highlights in this year's program.
Hi, everyone. Let's start off with the numbers. We had over 500 submissions this year. It was really a big chore to go through all these, and I think we came out with the cream of the crop. We have 8 features, we have 8 documentaries, and we have 36 shorts in the film festival from 14 countries. And with films like Papillon and Tulipani and Michael Inside, our international films, the festival really likes to celebrate our local filmmakers. And as Craig has mentioned, with Rockaway being right down the block from our opening night film and the director coming from Lynbrook, we also, and as well as build ramps, not walls. Congratulations on the win in Cannes. We also have Bad Reputation with our hometown, hometown musician Joan Jett. We have films like Slim Aarons, who photographed the good life, and he shot a lot of his work on Long Island. We have Chesley Bonasol, who is a architectural designer who he designed the Chrysler Building and the New Yorker Hotel. So we have a lot of wonderful films that are locally related, and we also have a lot of shorts filmmakers that are coming out to the festival to celebrate their wonderful shorts in the 5 programs that we have in the theater here, as well as Shorts on the Beach. Thank you.
Also, just important to note that in addition to Shorts on the Beach, which is Friday night on the beach in Long Beach, we also have Saturday at the Long Beach Public Library. We're showing 2 films, Face of a Nation at 12 o'clock, and then at 1:45, our dramatic shorts block. And both of those are free, and obviously we welcome everyone to come and attend. So the 3 big words that can best explain this festival are film, food, fun. And this next event is all 3, and it's called Chefs in Shorts. Last year, we debuted this event for the first time, and it sold out. It's the one event everyone was talking about, and they would not stop talking about it. They said, is it coming back? Are we doing it again? When is it? So we brought it back, and it's looking like it'll be a staple for many, many years to come. The event is produced in conjunction with our friends from Devourfest. Devour, which is the largest food film festival in the world. We have Managing Director Leah Ronaldo and Executive Director Michael Howell are here, and I'd love for them to come up and tell us about what we're going to experience tomorrow night.
Thank you, Craig. We're delighted to be back for the 2nd edition of Devour Chefs in Shorts here at the Long Beach International Film Festival. We managed to see Long Beach for the first time, and now we're here in Lynbrook as well, so it's delightful to be in this city, village, town, village. Feels like a city to me because I'm from rural Nova Scotia. Anyway, we're delighted to remount the festival's Chefs in Shorts tomorrow night with some extraordinary chefs. Ryan Keogh from Spuntino, actually, in Garden City. I will be cooking as well, 25 years as a chef across Canada and the United States. We'll be joined by Aiden and Jake Lieber from Chez Ma Tante in Brooklyn. And we're also very delighted to have John Mathey from the Allegria Hotel there as well, cooking with us. And for the first time, we're actually including an international culinary school, which is one of the fundamental things that we do back in Canada. And so Jansen Chan from the International Culinary Center in New York City will be bringing culinary students from that organization and preparing tomorrow night's dessert. So we're delighted to be here. I'll have Leah talk a little bit about the films that we'll be showing.
We are so thrilled to be back here. I can't tell you just how much. We were just as excited as Craig and everyone else was when we reconfirmed to come back. So basically what we did is we have short films from last year's program, and each chef got a short film in advance of the screening to inspire their dish, and that's what we're going to be screening in the room tomorrow. We have films from Nova Scotia and from all over the world, so we're pretty pleased about that. So hope you enjoyed if you're coming.
Last year, the festival, along with our presenting sponsor, SVS Fine Jewelry, featuring Forevermark, we raised over $15,000 for the Cohen Children's Medical Center, which is providing funding for a new pediatric surgical unit. Because as of now, if a child needs a surgical procedure, they have to leave the child-friendly hospital and go to the more of a adult. It's a little bit scarier for a child to enter that, dull environment of what a hospital is, and they don't have the iPads, the televisions, the all the pretty colors, and so that's really what they're building at Cohen's, and it's very, very important. It's a very near and dear cause to our presenting sponsors, in addition to Nikki and Sammy Sachi. So Sammy's here today, so I'd love for him to just come up and tell you a little bit about Cohen's, why it's so important, and why we're doing what we're doing.
Good morning. Unfortunately, my better half, I don't exaggerate that fact, is not with me today. She's actually at home taking care of our 2 sick children. Last year, we were privileged to be a part of the Long Beach International Film Festival with an event called Bling and Bubbly, where one winner won a diamond out of 100 champagne glasses. It got such a resounding result, we figured it was unfair for only one person to win, so we're multiplying that by 4 this year. This year, we're going to revamp it and have what we're going to call the Diamond Dig, where we go back to our youth and we build 4 sandboxes, and in these sandboxes we're going to sprinkle a few gems and 1 diamond in each one. Every person is allowed to buy a ticket, $20 for 20 seconds, with a little baby sifter, and they're going to start digging for not gold but for diamonds. We hope to actually exceed what we did last year, as Cohen's has been a large part of our life. They are responsible for saving the life of my firstborn, who is now 4, who's had over 10 surgeries. And this event, it's usually my wife who starts crying, and now it's like me. It's a very, very, very near and dear cause to our heart, because if you ever step in there, or if you've ever had a child with an illness and you've gone to or through that, their facilities, their approach to this is amazingly different with a child in mind. When we describe the surgical unit they're trying to build, it's not just aesthetics. That children are different. They are physically, surgically, anatomically different, and for a hospital who does so much to be impeded this way, this surgical unit is about the children. I mean, I can't think of any other better cause to raise money for. So thank you, Craig, for letting us be a part of this. We hope you enjoy us for the Diamond Dig. It will definitely be picture worthy to see people going through that sandbox, and we look forward to seeing you there. Thank you.
Chance at winning a Forevermark Diamond for a great cause. That's all taking place at Taste on the Beach, which is Friday at 6 o'clock at the Alegria Hotel. In addition to Cohen's, we also give a portion of the proceeds to the Long Beach Soup Kitchen, and this year we'll be presenting them with another check as well. So just know that coming out, supporting the festival, we are a nonprofit organization, and all of the funds that don't go to putting on these events really do go to great causes. This November, October or November, we will be having our annual Casino Night fundraiser. Many of you remember we had it here last year at the festival. It's sold out. We raised a lot of funds, but we needed to be able to dedicate even more time and attention and make the event even greater. So we took it out of the actual festival, and we're bringing it into this fall. And definitely stay tuned to learn more about that event. Okay, so more information on all the screenings and events can be found on our website, longbeachfilm.com. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the residents and businesses in Long Beach who each year open their hearts and share the great city by the sea with all of our guests from around the world. And thank you to Lynbrook for your hospitality this week. We look forward to growing more in the future with you. And finally, thank you to all of our sponsors, our partners, our staff, our volunteers who work so hard to make an event like this come to be. Today is the beginning, and we can't wait for everyone to experience the sights, sounds, and flavors of this year's festival. We'll all see you tonight, right here for opening night screening of Change in the Air. Thank you all so much. All right. All right.
Can we get everyone together for one group photo?
That's good visuals.